Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of Peaceful Warrior. So today we are going to discuss about many interesting topics about the mutual fund, and we have the speaker who is Adil Afsar here. So let's ask him in detail about this topic. So Adil, can you explain can you explain us about the mutual fund? Like what are the benefits that we get in mutual fund? Who can invest in mutual fund? And can you describe in detail about the mutual fund for us?
Yeah, so actually, mutual funds is something a fund which is
Mm,
actually created by a portfolio manager. So it's basically it is known as a fund manager, right? And on your behalf, if you cannot be able to, if you believe that you are not able to pick up particular stocks, so what this fund manager does for you is like he will actually make up a bucket of stocks, right, on your behalf, and he will take it will he will create that bucket on the basis of like he will take some large cap funds which are like less risky. He will take some small mid cap funds which are like medium risky, and some small cap funds which are like too much risky, right? So
mhm,
all those, a collection of all these kind of stocks in a bucket, and that too consolidated in a way like where you can actually invest even with rupees 500. So what will
mhm,
happen is when you will invest rupees 500, proportionately your money will get diversified into all different types of stocks. So
mhm,
because what happens is at sometimes this happen like you cannot buy an MRS, right? An MRS share is like 80,000-90,000 per share.
mhm,
So you cannot afford to buy that share because maybe you would be having like 5,000 rupees or 500 rupees. So what this mutual funds allow you is to like get this proportion and get this exposure into all different kind of funds,
mhm,
different kind of stocks, with a very small amount, right?
mhm,
So a mutual fund manager gives you a small bucket where you can like start with very small amount, maybe even 200 rupees, and you
mhm,
can start investing, and your money will actually diversify automatically in different kind of stocks which he
mhm,
has collected in the portfolio, in
mhm,
the bucket actually.
mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
So,
Yeah.
uh, can you explain me about the types of mutual fund? Like you can invest every month, for example, or if you have an amount of bulk amount, you can straight away invest one time. So, can you explain about those types of mutual fund?
Yeah, actually, there are like two ways of looking at it, right? First is like the SIP. So
Mhm,
what is happening is like SIP is something which is being encouraged a lot by the government of India and everywhere. Like because what happens is like a common man cannot track the market day on a daily basis, and
mhm,
also it gives them anxiety. It's also make them anxious because the
mhm,
market keeps fluctuating daily. So
mhm,
it gives them anxiety, and they don't have that much time to look at the market daily. So what happens is
mhm,
SIP is the best way. It is being considered as the best way to
mhm,
invest in mutual funds. So
mhm,
what will happen is like you will start investing, and on a particular date, automatically that amount, maybe it can be 500 rupees, 2,000, 5,000, depending upon your salary or your caliber to
mhm,
invest. So it will got deducted on a particular date of every month. So
mhm,
what will happen is like you don't have to time the market. Like market is going lower than it is going high.
mhm,
Automatically that money will be deducted and it will be going into that bucket. So
okay.
you will have this consistency where you can
Mhm,
like investing it on every month. So this is
mhm,
like SIP, which is
mhm,
like the most simple and the most encouraged form of investments, which and the lame form of investment also to do.
mhm,
Another is like lump sum investment. So what is lump sum investment is all about is what happens is like if you can track the market a bit. So um, if you can just look at the market on a daily basis, and you can just keep an eye what is happening. And if you
mhm,
feel like, oh, market has gone down to a certain level, then you start investing. So
mhm,
you can save the money and wait for the market to fall. And once
mhm,
market starts falling, then you are investing. So you
mhm,
are buying the stocks and that mutual fund units at a very lesser value. So you will
mhm,
keep on accumulating those units at a very lesser value. When the market rises up again, then you will be in profit.
mhm,
Mostly, what happens is if you can like keep a track on the market, you will get better results than SIP, because
Okay.
there you can actually track the market. You are putting in your money in the market exactly when the market is falling. But in
Mm,
SIP, you are like you are getting units at every month, so
mm,
that will like average the entire amount of money,
okay.
average
Okay.
the price actually.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
have
that's
a. Uh,
I think that's like broader version of what mutual funds are all about.
Okay. Okay. So I had this interesting question when I was learning about mutual funds. We used to see TV advertisements, right? Like about mutual funds a lot. And at the end of at the advertisement, they'll be saying something very quickly. What is that? Like mutual funds are subject to market. Like I was curious to know what this. What is that?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, there are like terms and conditions which comes in the very end, and they quickly wipe it off. So it is
Mm,
like mutual funds are subjected to market risk.
mm, mm,
Read all the documents very carefully.
Okay. Okay.
Even what they're trying to say is like even mutual fund are like subjected to market risk, because
Mm,
when the stocks will fall,
mhm,
obviously your mutual fund units will also fall, and you will your money will depreciate. So
mm,
you should be having like that faith. It is okay that okay, market may
mm,
fall, but you should not be worried. You should not get into panic, because
mm,
what
mm,
happens in most of the time, when the amount depreciates, people quickly start removing money.
mm,
And if
mm,
they can like stay with that that depreciated amount, or if they have more money, they can invest. And if not invest, they can still stay there.
mhm,
They can witness that automatically once the market covers up again, when the market recover, it gives them like multiple returns, because
mm,
the intensity with which the market falls, twice
mhm,
the intensity comes market recovers always.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's interesting actually.
yeah.
So, who can invest in mutual fund? Like, for example, if I'm going on some work, I don't have much time to, spend time in stock market. Like, so what kind of people can do invest in mutual funds?
Yeah, so actually, mutual funds are for everybody, actually.
Mm,
So everybody who don't have time to track
mm,
the market, I think mutual funds is for everybody. The best way is to start with mutual funds. So
mm,
even I started with mutual funds. So in 2016, I started with mutual funds. And once you get confidence, once you get a little excitement about like how the market is going up and down, and then you can feel yourself like, okay, let's start buying the stocks yourself. You know.
mm,
So once you get this confidence within you, then you can still quickly or easily shift to buying stocks. But
mm,
everybody can start with mutual funds, and it is like no bar. Anybody of any age can start with mutual
mm,
funds. It's a quite a safe way of investing in the equity market.
Yeah. So the time which we are going to spend in the mutual fund is very less, right? So yeah. So
Yeah,
everyone can
very
invest.
less, very less.
Mm, mm,
If you are doing it through SIP, then it will automatically get debited. So you don't have to do anything. And
Okay.
if you are
Okay.
doing a lump sum investment, then only you have to like track the market and like
Mm, mm,
invest
mm.
only that time when the market is falling. That's
Okay,
it.
okay. So that's the in-depth knowledge about mutual fund. So maybe in the later video, we will explain about how to directly select the mutual fund and how to invest in mutual fund. We'll explain that later in the next upcoming video.
One important thing which I would like to tell you is like there are like two different types of mutual funds.
Mm,
One is the direct mutual funds and one is the regular mutual funds. Do you know
mm.
this about this?
No, I don't know. What is that?
Oh, okay. So regular mutual funds are the mutual funds which you get from the company. Like for example, if you go to Axis Bank and
Okay.
if you will ask them that I wanted to get Axis mutual fund, Axis mid cap fund maybe, or
Mm,
Axis large cap fund, so they
mm,
will give you a regular fund. What
mm,
will happen is in that the bank also takes a small margin.
Okay, okay.
So there
Uh,
is a commission which is taken by bank also. So whenever you are getting returns from that mutual fund, that a small amount of money will be taken by the bank also.
oh, okay.
So yeah, so that is happening because of the broker. So like these banks are acting as a broker here.
Okay.
So they take a small share of money once you get in something in return. The
Mhm.
problem is that when you have a small amount of money in returns, then it is
Mhm.
okay,
Okay.
right? But once the amount of money is like beyond 20 lakhs,
Mhm.
then that 1% is also much, right? So if that
Yes.
1% is taken by the bank, then you
Mhm.
have like lost 1% of 20 lakhs, which is like huge.
Yes. Yes.
So that is like regular funds. If most of you people want to invest in direct mutual funds, so they're like now, because to eliminate these brokers, now like this discount brokers have come into existence, right? Where
Mhm.
you can take mutual funds directly. So this
Okay.
Zerodha, Upstocks, Grow, and all these kind of portals are there where you can
Mhm.
actually buy the mutual funds directly. So there is
Mhm.
like commission. There is like very less commission. There's like AMC charges only, which is like being taken by the mutual fund company for the
Mhm.
fund manager. So one fund manager is managing a portfolio. So he will keep on taking some stocks which are not performing from the bucket, and he
Mhm.
will keep on adding some stocks which are
Mhm.
performing in the bucket. So he will
Mhm.
manage the bucket that way. So
Mhm.
to incorporate him and to manage and to give her some give him the salary. So
Mhm.
AMC charges are taken by the company. So these are like AMC charges that are borne by both of these companies. But
Mhm.
regular funds like take more money as compared to direct funds. So you can
Oh.
always go for a direct fund because now it is available.
Okay. 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 So the risk involved in the mutual fund is very less because like the manager is going to take care of everything, right? We don't need much knowledge in that.
Yes, yes. Also, what is best thing about mutual fund is like you have diversified your portfolio automatically in mutual fund. So what will
Mm-hmm.
happen is like you have put 1,000 rupees into 10 stocks now.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Okay.
this may happen like one stock may crash
Mm-hmm.
and it may vanish from the market, right? And it
Mm-hmm.
may also happen like two stocks may crash. It may also happen like three stocks may crash.
Mm-hmm.
But the seven stocks will actually stay there even in the times of crash,
Okay.
and they will give you good returns. So even if some stocks get crashed and they don't perform well,
Mm-hmm.
automatically your mutual fund manager will actually remove those companies from the bucket and add some companies, and the
Mm-hmm.
loss which has occurred to you is very less because
Mm-hmm.
that will loss will be borne by like other companies which are performing well.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So this is like mitigating the risk.
Mm-hmm. So that's it, guys. I hope this session is useful to you, and with this may help you motivate you to invest in mutual funds. And if you have any doubts, you can comment down in the you can comment down, and we'll try to help us. Will also upload our details in description, so make sure to use it. So that's it. Thank you.